Hello, my name is Willie Singleton III, and I kind of need help. For a little background info, I met this girl 11 years ago, and we've been together all the time. Really early on, she went back to her boyfriend, cheated on me, and then every time prior then, since that kind of put a stain on the relationship, since we started growing apart, we kind of came to a point several times where we thought that if we separated, we'd be able to find something within ourselves to get back together. But of course, every time we separated, she was already messing around with somebody else. And I took her back time and time again. We had our son, and I had to question whether or not he was mine. And then we had a daughter, and I had to question whether or not she was mine. She even told me that she wasn't mine. And then subsequently, we stayed together again, moved over here to Urbana. Hadn't touched each other in 2.5 years. We reconciled, got back together. And of course, she had met somebody else, and now she was in love. And now she thinks she's just really so in love, and so she finally left. She left. I spent 2 weeks here on the couch, crying and trying to do anything to get her back. Um, then I threatened to kill myself. I went to the psych ward in Granite City, I think, um, and was monitored for a few days. Today is Tuesday. That was last Friday. I just got home Monday. Um, so yeah, she's with him, and our breakup caused me to go to the psych ward. But yeah, she just went out to dinner. So that's where that's at. So then I turn around after I get out of the psych ward, get out of the hospital, so eager to get home after 3 hours. I stayed up all night pacing practically for 9 hours. The food there was crap. So I really hadn't ate anything in the last 2 or 3 days. I just barely ate enough to like not die. And then so I was pretty weak. I got home, did a 3 hour drive, got here, had to go to car hospital to get my cash, then walked home from there. All I have is a hoodie, a t-shirt, pair of pants, socks and shoes, and it's freezing, below 30, and the wind is blowing. And I make it only to find that she has changed the locks. So I contact the police, tell them what's going on, establish that I live here, and they try to contact her and everything. I waited 3 or 4 hours sitting here freezing outside the door, hungry, thirsty, just tired. And all that time, I hadn't even slept for like 48 hours by that time. Well, 36, not quite 48 yet. So after I do that, I have to walk down to Walgreens again, need a power cord. Then I come back, and all my stuff is outside the apartment. I have nowhere to go. I spent the last 2 years not working so she could work, and I stayed home watching the kids so she didn't have to pay for that. The whole year, like for the first 9 months of this year, or last year, I had unemployment. So I was putting whatever I had from unemployment into here, and when it comes tax time, she gives me $1,000, even though we have agreement to share the money that we get from our children because of this arrangement we have for the last 4 years. All of a sudden, she's done so much that I don't. I only deserve $1,000, some luggage, and just to move out, and that's it. Barely lets me see my kids. Right now, at this point, I got back into the apartment. Um, After that, I ran to talk to the cops because they were down at the leasing office, and I made sure that it was okay to break a window and get back in, and that's what I did because I am tired, hungry, blah blah blah. I spend most of the days saying a lot of stuff. I posted a lot of stuff on Facebook, just saying this happened, trying to just get things out of the air, how I felt over the years and everything. Do all that, and then ask her, I'm trying to get to spring break, which is in 3 days now, or 4 days, so I can see my other son, and then have my other son and all be together with my daughter, and we just spend a week chilling and doing stuff. After that, and then she turns the internet off. So now I'm sitting here just wondering what I can do. I don't have any money. I don't even have time to file my own tax returns. Um, More to go. And I'm pretty sure she's just going to go for the eviction, which could take some time or it could be fast, but I don't know. I'm kind of struggling here to understand why I'm getting this animosity because I never cheated on her. She's jumped on me several times, hitting me in the face. I've never done anything to her even remotely. Only thing I was ever done was being emotionally distant. It wasn't that emotionally distant because I kept trying to tell her how I felt. I got nothing for it. Nothing. So yeah, I kind of need some help. I kind of need help fast. So yeah, I just have to ask. Got no choice.